I've seen some of the people, like some of the other guys, like she's dating.
Okay.
And I look at them and I'm like, oh, they're star athletes.
Right.
And they're smarter than I am, and they got scholarships, and I didn't. And it's
Right.
like it's that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of measuring up where I've seen her before, like socially, and that kind of thing. And maybe that's not the best way to do it, because I can't even, I can't claim to know exactly where I am on a social level, but that's kind of, I guess it's kind of my basic reasoning behind it is kind of like that.
Okay, so you're comparing yourself to these guys who seemingly she likes more.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know you have no idea what she likes. You have an assumption of what she's going out with, like these guys she's going out with. It could be that these are the guys who dare to ask her out. That's why she's going out with them then. No. So what can I help you with?
All right, so there's something that's been bothering me.
Okay.
So in high school, so I'm a freshman, okay?
Right.
I'm coming straight out of high school. And looking back, I had a great time in high school, and some of my favorite memories were like going out with girls, okay?
Right.
And coming to BYU, something I was really excited about was like the social experience and everything. But there's this one girl here that I really want to take out, and I'm so scared to do it.
Right.
Like, cause she's so far out of my league, it's mind-boggling.
Right.
Like you'd be shocked, but and it bothers me because in high school, I wasn't scared to do that stuff. I'm not saying I was good at it, but like I was never scared to like take a girl out, like be social and funny about it, and like go to dances and all that. And I just cannot understand why I'm so scared to take this one girl out. And I'm wondering if you have any advice for me, like, taking girls out that are way out of your league, like, and anything there for me.
Well, why do you think you're out of her league?
She's out of my league, just like, I don't know, she's so cool, and she's so good looking. I don't know, I don't even feel like I should be like worthy of like, taking her out or taking up her time or anything like that. It's like,
this is so funny. Like okay, like I told you, I've been in the same place. Like there's been girls that I felt like I have no chance for that. But now, like thinking back, this was when I was a bit younger. Thinking back, I realized, well, I was still a cool guy. Like I was just kind of insecure about myself. And when you start questioning yourself, like, well, why is it that I'm not good enough or so forth? Sometimes it's just, why would you say it? Like, what reasoning is behind that fact that you're not good enough?
Okay, I saw it, I've seen some of the people, like some of the other guys, like she's dating.
Okay.
And I look at them and I'm like, oh, they're star athletes.
Right.
And they're smarter than I am, and they got scholarships, and I didn't. And it's
Right.
like it's that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of measuring up where I've seen her before, like socially, and that kind of thing. And maybe that's not the best way to do it, because I can't even, I can't claim to know exactly where I am on a social level, but that's kind of, I guess it's kind of my basic reasoning behind it is kind of like that.
Okay, so you're comparing yourself to these guys who seemingly she likes more.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know you have no idea what she likes. You have an assumption of what she's going out with, like these guys she's going out with. It could be that these are the guys who dare to ask her out. That's why she's going out with them then.
Okay.
So, like, we don't know. Let's not make stories in our heads and thinking that, okay, I'm not good enough because she's going out with those guys. And you don't even know if you're better than, like, if they're better than you. And the whole thing is, well, you go out on dates. Everybody's just trying to find someone they like, someone they feel good to be with, someone that makes them laugh and like makes them feel good. So you're not the same person as these guys are. Sure, you might not be as good as them in certain aspects of life, but that doesn't make you any worse, because you're uniquely you, and I bet there's plenty of people in the world who like being around you. It was easy for you to ask girls out in high school. They probably enjoyed your company. Some didn't, some did. That's just life. And it could be, let's just say it, like, it might be that this girl doesn't think you as someone who she wants to be romantically involved with. But then again, there's always a chance that she does. We don't know that, and that's the risk when we're asking someone out, which is kind of like going and checking it out.
Yeah.
But I think your best options would be to realize that, you know what, like, I'm gonna offer myself to her, and she's gonna have to like choose. Like, she's gonna have to figure out like if she likes you as
I'll
who you
have
are.
to shoot my shot.
But if you like yourself, and you don't care if she likes you back, you're in a very like a better position. Of course you care, because you'll have like seemingly you have a crush on her.
Yeah.
But there's this idea of indifference to outcome. When you can let go of like, you know what, if it doesn't work out, I'm fine with that. I know life will work out for me. I know things will go okay. I'll find someone else who I like as much or even more. Right now you're very much into that one specific person, but we realize that if it doesn't work out, you have plenty of options, possibly even better ones. You just need to work out through those emotions, and eventually you're available for someone else.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I appreciate that.
It's really just realizing that, you know what, I like who I am. If this aspect of yourself that you don't like about yourself, work on those. Like, take your side. It's like, you know what, I'm a cool guy, and if I need to improve on something, I'm willing to do the work because I care about myself. But just being around people, they tend to like you more when you like yourself and you're fine, you know, just enjoying who you are and what you're doing.
Absolutely.
And you don't care what they think. You can appreciate what they think about you if it's good, but you don't have to care. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that totally helps, man.
Yeah.
Like just as like on a confidence level, you
Yeah.
know, just being able to hear some of that stuff. And I appreciate the you know, the advice and everything like that.
And it is going to be scary. That's not going to go away.
Oh.
It might be less scary at some point if you feel you're just comfortable with yourself. But sometimes you just have to kind of like go and face the dragon.
Okay. Yeah, and I've always been one to like shoot my shot too. Like better to do it than not, right? Like
Yeah.
just take your chance.
Well, I
So,
guess
like,
you could just like, you know, how about you just take an experiment as well? Like, you just go into that space where you like yourself, and you just go around and maybe have like a small little interaction and like leave a positive imprint, not more than like maybe a few seconds or a few minutes, and just like have that nice positive moment. Just like well, this was a nice interaction. I'm just gonna go do my thing now,
okay.
and maybe have a few of those, and then that's probably gonna, if you can leave a positive imprint. Asking someone out on a date doesn't come out of the blue. She already has a positive imprint from you, and realize, that was a nice guy. Like, I might consider that. And then it's easier to take her out on a date, and if it works out, it works out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's some like practical stuff you can do.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. So,
No man, that's good.
Okay.
Hope it works.
Yeah, you know what? I'll ask her out.
Yeah. You
sounds
can follow
great.
me on
So-
social media. Just tell me know how it goes.
Samuel Happenin. Yeah, will do, man.
And if it doesn't, it's okay.
yeah,
It's
no,
totally-
you're right.
I know it's probably
You're right.
crushed you for a bit, but you know you'll recover.
Okay. Yes, sir. I really appreciate
Yeah.
that, and I appreciate that help there. So,